Everyone, my name is Tigis, and today we're going to be talking about something super important, and that is how to actually love where you live. So, a little bit about me is that I am a second year UBCO student. I am 19, and in my free time, I really love reading, hiking, and watching way too much Netflix. And my family and my friends are literally everything to me because I don't know where I would be without them. I'm making this video because people always ask me how I get along so well with my roommates, and I thought, you know what, share some tips. And I live with pretty awesome people, and we have built such a good dynamic. And so let me introduce them to you. Misa is the fun and Loki the scary one, but if something ever goes down, she'll definitely be the one that's gonna be protecting us. And then Emma, she's the sweet, kind, and really thoughtful person. You know that person, like, whenever they go traveling, they always bring something for everyone. That's Emma for us. And then there's Pablo. He doesn't ever have a filter. He just says what is on his mind. So you always have to be prepared to know the truth. But he's also the one person that you can definitely count on, to be there for you, no matter what. Today we're gonna be tackling something all roommates have to do, and that's cleaning the fridge. So I thought it was a perfect time to talk about how we make our living situation work so well. So come along with us.
Going for Thanksgiving to your house.
That was a nice one.
It was really nice. Pablo, what was your favorite memory?
Favorite memory?
Yes.
Either the slab tortilla
Okay.
or the time we played drinking Monopoly.
How would you describe in 3 words our dynamic? It smells like home.
Loud, sassy, and dependent. Dependent.
I'm gonna show this freaking. Oh. It could be worse. Our fridge could be.
I was like,
3 words. It could be worse. Thank you.
it could be worse.
I was like,
No, not it. It could be worse.
Yeah, literally.
We have determined a new theory, a new quantum mechanics event, is that independently we have very focused minds.
Yes.
And we can stay working for hours non-stop.
But
But something weird happens when the 4 of us get together. We cannot keep one straight conversation. I feel like we are willing to share experience, share our personalities, share things that allow for stronger connection.
what's our best or favorite? What kind of holidays we have done together is the best one. That includes birthdays and all the holidays that we have done together.
Christmas.
Which ones are the best? Christmas? Okay. Why Christmas?
Oh yeah, Christmas.
We all got presents.
We did get presents. We did Secret Santa.
Halloween.
Why Halloween?
Because it was a really long event. We did a lot of things.
We did?
A lot
You know
of
what?
activities.
I agree. Halloween. That.
We carved the pumpkin.
Yeah.
First we did pumpkin patching.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin patch.
That was hilarious. Pumpkin patch, okay.
Pumpkin.
Pumping.
Pumpkin.
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 I'm getting confused. Nobody.
Because we did pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
We did pumpkin carving.
Pumpkin carving.
We bought a lot of candy.
We did buy a lot of candy.
And we received 1 kid. And then to close it up.
There was a kid that wanted to kidnap the cat.
That was true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And to close it up, I think that was the first time we went out as roommates, to a party.
That's
And I
true.
really liked the vibe, yeah.
That's true.
It was really fun.
It was very. This is a good way to kill someone.
It's also a good way to like lose a shelf in the fridge.
Please do not.
Yeah, when we have problems, how do we usually like solve it?
I feel like we should think about why the other person's mad, right? Because
Yeah.
that's right. Why the other person's mad. Try to be empathetic. It's not just a you and you thing, it's also affecting the other roommates. And I feel like that's when it starts becoming a problem because
You cannot approach a solution. There's not a formula to solving these things. And when you're dealing with people, you deal with different things. For example, with Amitsa, I'm more direct and more like tend to be more delicate try to be more delicate as asking a favor when there's a problem. With Emma, like because our vibes are really high, and I don't know what happens. We're very good at confronting each other. I feel like it is more fun to do it with a lot of energy and a lot of like we're in a ring swinging, but it's not truly to hurt each other. It's just to keep it light. While with Tigist, I prefer to be a bit more personal and a bit more like in the corner. I don't know what to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just something that you work with along the way. You
Yeah.
can't immediately lay out every like quirk that each one of us has.
Yeah.
You can't just exclaim from the top of your head, hey, I have this little thing I do. I don't know if you like it or not. Like, I don't know if I have any of those, but you guys would know because I wouldn't take notice. But it's something that you learn along the way as you live together.
Yeah.
And then you communicate, you talk about like, okay, this thing that you do, it bothers me.
Yeah.
That's when, that's how you kind of.
Okay, then what was our first step of like doing that? Because like I think it took us like a month to come together and have like a roommate meeting. Like, do you think that was like the good way for us to start becoming like open and talking? Like, what started like to?
It was the sink that started it. Leaving the dishes in the sink.
Oh, okay, that's what.
That's what I mean by the sink.
Okay, so you think that's what like
Our
kind of
Yes,
brought us
because
together?
we all each did our own dishes, and then we each like had different like things about the
That
sink
bothered us.
that bothered each one of us. So then we all talked about it and got together. That's one of the things
That's what
I
I
was
was
saying. The dishes, the sink.
I think a good conclusion from that is when you have a problem, don't use it as a trigger to like attack the other person. Use it as a trigger to start a conversation.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I also think that would help really in this house, but that's a bit more personality wise, but doesn't mean you cannot do it. Is like sacrifices and compromises.
Yes.
Not only in terms of household, but also experiences. Because we had been doing things that maybe were not on an original like plan, or that we personally wouldn't have done on our own.
Yeah.
But that because we're willing to share that space and construct the memories together, we decided to do it. Sure.
This is for
Ah.
you.
Oh.
How does it feel living with three girls? Like, what do you think? Like, what is the best thing and what's like not so great? Like, maybe not so great, but like, what is your thought about living with us?
So in general, it's great to have this knowledge, but because specifically I'm a writer and I want to construct real characters that feel real, but also everybody should know this, it has really opened a lot of things for me. I went to an all boys school like for 11 years. So there are a lot of things that were like completely out of my scope, like blindsided.
What is not the best
All the
about
friends are going
about
outside.
not living
Okay.
with 3 women and like just you being a guy?
Continue.
I think that sometimes
You miss men.
I really don't find anything. I really don't find anything bad. Like,
Can I move some stuff?
Yeah.
I really like the dynamics and the energy, and I feel like it's once you're in this situation, it's really easy to break these stereotypes that you have of girls, of oh, you have to be more delicate about women, or oh, you cannot talk about anything very intimate
Yeah.
or private with women, or you have to treat them delicately. No, here is like Tigis would just arrive and hit me on the like on the shoulder,
Okay.
and Mitsa will like talk whatever with me, or Emma would just like confront me. What does it feel to live with a bro?
Oh.
Oh, with the guy? Ooh.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I just feel like you're my little brother.
It feels like you're my older brother. Like
I feel like he gives me like bestie vibes.
Remember to enjoy the good and the bad, even the things that are like stressing or challenging. Also enjoy them. They're also fun to like fix or to joke about in the future when they're already done.
I don't know, sometimes you just don't even need to talk. Sometimes you just have to be there. Company is always appreciated. It doesn't always have to be doing something. It's always just maybe doing nothing together.
how about you, Emma?
Appreciate your roommates.
That's true. Look at our beautiful fridges. Can we show them the beautiful fridge that you guys are organizing?
It's right there.
And that's it.
Like, bye.
Hey guys, so we covered a lot in that video, but the moral of the story is that if you want to have a great roommate experience, you'll have to find people you vibe with, communicate openly, be willing to compromise, and make time to bond, because a little effort goes a long way to make your living situation fun and stress-free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.